Picture this. You're grinding away in a small nonprofit office, pouring your heart into your work, only to have a smug colleague whisper cutting remarks and edge you out of key decisions. You bite your tongue until a surprise promotion flips the script and puts you in charge. What happens next is a lesson in ice-cold professionalism that drives a workplace bully absolutely insane. This story takes place in a tight-knit nonprofit in Chicago focused on community outreach and education. Sarah, a 34-year-old development professional, joined about 3.5 years ago as a part-time grant writer and donor liaison. Not long after, Emily, a 41-year-old administrator with sharp tongue and a love for office politics, joined full-time. Their team was small, just 8 people, so every interaction mattered. At first, things were friendly. They shared an office, chatted about weekends, and got along easily. But about a year ago, things changed. Sarah began excelling, bringing in new ideas, improving donor strategies, and stepping up despite limited hours. That's when Emily started sidelining her. Emily excluded Sarah from key development meetings, claiming oversights, even though Sarah was the only one with actual fundraising expertise. Emily began inserting herself into donor conversations, throwing around unrealistic projections. When Sarah politely asked to be included, Emily would nod and then forget again. The disrespect escalated. In one meeting, Emily confidently announced absurd donation targets. When Sarah calmly tried to correct the numbers, Emily leaned in and muttered, "Stay in your lane." Sarah felt humiliated but powerless. Their supervisor was disengaged, and HR was practically non-existent. Quietly, Sarah started job hunting. Then everything changed. A colleague went on extended medical leave, and Sarah volunteered to fill the gap. Her temporary role turned into a full-time hybrid position combining program leadership and development, complete with a raise, real authority, a private office, and her own assistant. Emily, meanwhile, was moved into a shared workspace. Sarah adopted one strategy: gray rocking. No warmth, no emotion, just professional neutrality. Emails became brief. Conversations were minimal. Meetings were calm and factual. Emily suddenly tried to be friendly, dropping by with 4 smiles and small updates, but Sarah responded with polite detachment. Sarah hired an assistant, Mia, and invested in mentoring her. After a lunch meeting together, Emily clearly noticed their rapport and the shift in power. Emily's insecurity grew. She fidgeted in meetings, overcompensated with cheer, and pushed inflated numbers again during a planning session. This time, Sarah shut it down calmly and publicly with data. The team sided with Sarah. Later, Emily awkwardly asked Sarah to grab coffee. Sarah declined with a polite, distant excuse. Emily walked away deflated. The revenge wasn't loud or cruel. It was earned. Emily's past behavior caught up with her. Sarah thrived. Emily unraveled. A quiet reminder: disrespect has consequences, and sometimes the most satisfying revenge is success, professionalism, and never giving someone access to you again.